What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Raise Hell Zell, back again with another video for y'all. And this video, I wanted to just talk about it real quick. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long. What can we expect from our defense this year? What can we expect us to do? What do you think the direction they're trying to put this defense in position to do in the 2025 season? And we signed some guys on the line who really specialize in one thing, and we're gonna be about to get into that right now. And so without further ado, let's get straight into it. What can we expect? We're going to be so much better against the run. We're going to be way better against the run. We were bottom 3 last year, if I'm not mistaken, in defense, stopping the run. I mean, teams was running at will. Every team we played against, they could do whatever they wanted on the ground, it felt like. And you can see that by the guys that we brought in. Deatrich Wise, Jacob Martin. We re-signed Clelin Ferrell. He's good against the run. We brought in the big stuffy dude in the middle, Eddie Goldman. He's known to be a big body, take up space, fill the gaps that we need filled, to stop these runs. I mean, look at it like this. Our biggest opponent that we have to beat is the Eagles. What did they do against us? Ran the ball down our throats easily. I think Saquon Barkley in 3 games had like 600, 700 yards in 3 games, bro. Like, that's a problem. So I know we like to nitpick AP, and yes, we had a good offseason, but I know we wanted some bigger names like Javon Holland and some other names, Tavares Ward and some of these other edge rushers or something like that. But at the end of the day, he attacked the biggest issue that we had defensively, and that was stopping the run. So we're definitely going to be better in that regards. Now, when it comes to edge rushing or rushing the passer, that's another question. I have no clue what that's going to look like, because we gave up Dante Fowler. We didn't re-sign him. He wasn't too happy about it, so he went back to the Cowboys. We didn't really answer any questions or fill the role of who our edge rusher is going to be. So, but I can tell you this: we're adding an edge rusher to this room, whether that be free agency or draft. We're adding an edge rusher for sure before the 2025 season. I mean, we still got some pretty solid edge rushers on the market still. I mean, it's just Darius Smith, Matt Judon still available, Von Miller, Preston Smith if Preston want to come back here. I mean, I don't really care about him, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to add one of these guys or somebody from the draft. Yannick Ngakoue. I mean, one of these guys are going to still need to be added. Shaq Barrett. So one of these guys are going to be on the team, bro. This ain't what this is. Like, I understand what it looks like. You don't think AP understands that we don't have no edge rushers on the team? Of course he does. They're going to fill the role one way or another. So let's pump our brakes on that. Let's at least let it get closer to, at least get through the draft before we sound the alarms. But other than finding an edge rusher, I think we did a lot better. I think our defense looks a lot better than it did last year. I mean, we answered the cornerback room. We have 4 solid cornerbacks. We don't have to put Michael Davis out there anymore. We don't have to put Benjamin St. Juste out there anymore. Jonathan Jones is I think significantly better cornerback than those 2. And we added him into the room with a solid Noah I, who plays solid. Mikey Sanders-Drill, who was a really, really good rookie. And then we got we're going to have a full off season with Marshawn Lattimore. So again, it goes back to the question, what is our defense going to look like? We're going to be really, really solid against the run. And I think we're going to get a lot better play on the back end from our cornerbacks. Now, our safeties, I think, are still going to be what there was last year. We lost our strong safety, Jeremy Chin. Will Harris, I think he has a chance to be at least better than him in coverage. And he's a hard hitting safety. Will Harris, I was watching his highlights, he's a hard hitting safety, and he comes down, he crashes down pretty well. So again, these are all moves that look really good to stopping the run. These are moves that look really good to stopping the run. It's hard to tell what we're gonna look like against the pass. I mean, the biggest piece that we lost against the pass in terms of against the pass. Now again, I know we lost Jeremy Chin, but in my mind, he wasn't bad against the pass, but he wasn't world beating against the pass. So in terms of teams passing on us, and we added Will Harris, I think is pretty even there. The biggest thing that we lost was Dante Fowler, because we still don't know. We still have question marks around our pass rushing, but teams are going to have to throw the ball on us, and I think that's the way to go. Playing against a team like if you're the GM of the Commanders, I think this is the way to go. We have Jaden Daniels. You have a high-powered offense. Make teams pass the ball. Make teams make mistakes in the air. We're going to have chances to get up on teams this upcoming season. In my mind, they're going to be forced to pass the ball. And even if they're forced to run the ball, they're still going to be forced to pass the ball, because I think we're going to be a lot better against the run. But we just got to wait and see, man. At the end of the day, we really have to wait and see what it looks like. I think our defense was mightily improved against the run. Right now, it's looking like it's the same against the pass. So we just going to wait and see, man. Let AP cook. I understand that, I expect, me personally, I expected us to get Charvarius Ward. I thought that was a wrap. I thought that was like one of the number two. And I expected us to re-sign Jeremy Chin, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was like one or two, like number one re-signings in the offseason. And I expected us to sign again Charvarius Ward, just because of his relationship with AP, coming from the 49ers. But it didn't work out that way, and it never does. We had about $80 million in cap to work with. But again, the cap went up tremendously this year. And on top of that, we had to sign about 20 to 30 free agents back to our squad. So it just wasn't realistic to realize that we were going to get all these big name guys. A lot of these guys wanted to come play for us. DJ Reed wanted to come play for us. But some other teams was able to outbid for him. And I understand if AP has a number, he's not about to go over that number and jeopardize the integrity of the rest of the squad. So I understand that. One thing that really took me for a loop, though, was signing Javon Kinlaw. But once I seen all the other signings and I saw the direction that AP was trying to go into, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. He's taking a risk. But I think it's a necessary risk. I think it's something that we need to do, because our biggest issue was stopping the run. We put our defense out there. Just think about the Atlanta Falcons game. That first half of the Atlanta Falcons game. Dude was going crazy on us. We couldn't do nothing on us. He couldn't do nothing. I mean, the second time we played the Giants, just running the first possession, just running the ball down our throats. The Cowboys just running the ball down our throats. Obviously, the Eagles, like we needed to fix that, and I think we attacked most of that this season. So, again, what we about to look like? We about to be a run-stopping defense. We about to try to force you to pass it. I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get more picks this season. I think we're gonna get more turnovers for our DBs. And I think Adam Peters knows what he's doing. I think this will be a well improved defense. Defense come the season, and y'all gonna see it. But I understand the question marks around the defense and around the team. But at the end of the day, these guys aren't. I understand critiquing the team. Like nobody is too high on a pedestal where we can't critique you. I will say that Adam Peters deserves our respect. That he deserves us to be able to wait and see how this goes, because since he's gotten here, he's only made good moves. I know we had a lot of question marks last season. We were re-signing all these not re-signing, but we signed all these older guys. And you see how that turned out. So again, man, Dietrich Weiss, Eddie Goldman, all these guys. I'm really interested to see how these Swiss are, and these guys, they play. They could play inside, they could play outside. Javon Kinlaw inside, outside. Deron Payne inside, outside. Like, it's about to be maneuvering. Like, these teams that we go up against and this offensive line group, they don't know who gonna line up against across them, because they got to play many different positions. So depending on what our defense is running. So I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. Biggest thing I take away from this is that we are doubling down on stopping the run, and we are forcing other teams. We're going to force other teams to beat us through the air, and I think that's the way to go when you playing with a high-powered offense like we have. And if you trying to, you got aspirations of making the Super Bowl, we got to attack our biggest weakness. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, but I wanted to just discuss that topic. Get that out there, man. If y'all agree that we're gonna be better against the run, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all disagree, I'm down for the discussions. I just want to know what y'all think, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned into this video. I got more on the way for y'all, so thank you, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.